Hello everyone, welcome back for some more thrift store finds. Went out again to start a great week full of all kinds of stuff, starting off with the Blu-rays and one video game, just one Xbox One wrestling game, just happened to be in there. Then we have Lone Survivor, The Road, Easy A, Les Mis, Fast and Furious 6, Sisters, the unrated edition, Creed, a sealed copy of the 2-disc special edition of the Transformers, first of those live action movies. And then we have Transformers Dark of the Moon and The Ugly Truth. Now to get into all the giant stacks of DVDs, just stack one here, we have Frank Sinatra, A Man and His Music, The Collection. Starring Mickey, this is a Disney's Classic Cartoon Favorites Volume 1. There's a little series as an advertisement on the back, or in the middle here, of all the different ones in this particular series of classic Disney stuff. A Fantastic Four 2-movie collection. The first 2 seasons of Frasier. Season 5 of Charmed. Seasons 1 and 2 of A Haunting, the Discovery Channel series. An X-Men triple feature with the first 3, Wedding Crashers, Bridget Jones' Diary, Minority Report, literally just sold a copy of this exact same thing last night. Always love when that happens, when I sell something and then immediately get a replacement if I don't already have one in stock. It's always something good to find. We have It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, Danger Rangers, X3, The Highway to Hell collection, Score, Dog Day Afternoon, Peter Cottontail, Django Unchained, a sealed copy of the Moulin Rouge, that 2-disc special edition that was really popular release when I remember when that first came out. Then we have Workaholics Season 1, Fantastic Four, some Thomas and Friends, History of Violence, Cicero, Sherlock Holmes is I think the second one, Game of Shadows, Burn Notice Season 3, Hook, one of my favorites, Spy Kids 2, Inkheart, Casino Royale, Passion, Night at the Museum, Milo and Otis, Eat, Pray, Love, Nim's Island, a little bit more Thomas and Friends, I found a few of those, Premonition, Law Abiding Citizen, Hotel Rwanda, Jeepers Creepers, Harrison Ford and Frantic. Found a decent number of Harrison Ford movies, I think, today. Wonder Park, The Untouchables, Collector's Edition, The Last Samurai, Time Traveler's Wife, Batman Begins, Tom Cruise, the first Mission Impossible movie, Rat Race, The Assassination of Jesse James, August Osage County, Ella Enchanted, Cheaper by the Dozen, one of the many varieties of that, The Green Mile, Patriot Games, Wonder Darkly, Arbitrage, 6 Haunted Spirits collection, Father Goose, great Cary Grant movie, Ever After, the first of those God's Not Dead movies, an 8 action-packed Western collection, Game Time, Tackling the Past, Lakeview Terrace, Herbie Fully Loaded, Baby Boom, The Gospel of John, 187, first Cars movie, Office Space, The Blue Rose, Maroon 5, Friday the 13th live concert DVD, His Girl Friday and My Favorite Brunette double feature, Rendition, Murder in the First, The Bronx is Burning, Caddyshack, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Wanted, Shutter Island, first few of the Bad Boys movies, Justice League, Skulls, The Mask, second season of The Mentalist, The Cutting Edge, The Road Warrior, the old snapper case version of that, Bob Marley and the Wailers, this is live at the Rainbow, Chicago, the Razzle Dazzle edition. Frosty Friends, a bunch of young kids, shows in that collection. Rush Hour, Bride Wars, Brother Bear 2, Paparazzi, Gridlocked, Changing Hearts, The Lego Movie, something that's very much of its time, From Justin to Kelly, Spencer Tracy in The Last Hurrah, Cold Creek Manor, Malcolm X, Splice, Zoom Academy for Superheroes, Man on Fire, Hotel Rwanda, National Treasure 2, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Edward Scissorhands, some Popeye cartoons, Fugitive, What Dreams May Come, On the Waterfront, Kate and Leopold, Electric Mist, Rush Hour 2, Mulan, a 4-film collection. I think this is all the Free Willy movies. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I've only seen the first one. The first one came out when I was a kid. It was this huge deal. And then they made all these other sequels that I knew existed, but I'd never seen any of them. First X-Men movie, another copy of that His Girl Friday, My Favorite Brunette double feature, first season of Boardwalk Empire, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen in When in Rome, Legends of the Fall, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Young Guns, a 6-movie family adventure pack, randomly 2 of these big special edition like gold box John Adams movies, 2 copies of it. It's just weird when that happens. Silver Surfer, the second of those Fantastic Four movies, Freedom Land, and The Notebook. That's the end of the DVDs, and I actually had a bunch of really good book finds as well. Starting off with a bunch of kids' books and a huge collection of the Magic Treehouse books. Finding this many in really good condition at once is amazing. So that was a good find. Some of the Goosebumps 2000 series as well, just in really good shape. This number is 25, 18, 20, 15, 11, and 6. So just a good assortment of those. And randomly a few Star Trek books. Just don't run into them very often. Boogeymen. One that I don't think I have in our collection, which is really hard. And again, these days we have Sins of Commission, number 29 for TNG. I have to double check. I don't recognize the cover off the top of my head. I'm usually really good, but sometimes these kind of generic numbered ones, especially if I haven't read them yet, which this one I know I haven't. I'm pretty sure I don't have that one, so that one I have to put aside here. Then we have A Time to Love. This is a really good series. And then some of the Gateways series. We have Doors into Chaos, and I was very happy to find this one, this Gateways. It's book 6. I do have this one, but this is in better condition than my copy, so that's going to be a really good trade out. The spine and everything, it looks like it may never have been read, maybe once, so it's a really good condition, better than mine. So that was a great find. Anytime you can kind of trade up one of your copies of something even better. A few interesting looking classic sci-fi. We have Strangely Enough and The Runaway Robot. Then we have Boris Karloff presents Tales of the Frightened. Then we have Dreams of Gods and Monsters, Born at Midnight, The Mermaid Chair, The Murders of Lillian, some more Star Wars kids books. We have a journal, and there's a few more in here. I'll get to those soon. We have DuckTales, Webby Saves the Day, The Love Bug, some classic Disney, Aru Shah, The Spicy Bedtime Companion, erotic stories, and more. It Starts With Us, and It Ends With Us. Always nice when you find sequels or series together. We have The German Navy in World War II, The Crash of '79, some more of these series of unfortunate events, and some more Star Wars. Again, we have a whole bunch of those kids' books. Danny and the Dinosaur, Gods from Outer Space, Two Against the North, Sherlock Holmes, The Red Tower, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, The Dragons of Del Toro and Magic Rainbow, as well as Bunnicula, Wanted, novelization of one of the Hulk movies, After the Hurricane, Sphinx, Robin Cook murder mystery, good old one. We have Mr. Mysterious and Company. It's an interesting looking vintage kids book. Dirty Tricks, Stephen King's Revival, Jane, Wives and Daughters from the Barnes & Noble Classics collection. And then the last thing for today is The Wind in the Willows, a great classics for children hardcover, really nice copy of that. So overall, another great morning out. I hope you're having a great week as well.